All right, so the good news is, I sent that flirty message out, and I'm not really sure it was very well received because they sent it to the wrong person, the boss.
So a good friend of mine is out here single and doing his thing trying to find a lady. And being his quote-unquote wingman, it's like walking around with a personal sitcom every week. This is literally what it feels like because he always finds a way to mess something up. And in his latest episode, we went out and he met these two girls at the bar. And he sits next to one of them and they start talking and they hit it off, seem to be hitting it off pretty well. So by the end of the night, he gets her phone number. She texts him, this is my number, and they end up leaving. So the next day, I end up asking him, I'm like, whatever happened with the girl whose number you got? Did you text her? You said you was going to text her the next day. So he's like, you know what? I did. I text her good morning, but I never got a reply. Which was weird because they really seem to have a great chemistry. Like, they really seem to be hitting it off. So it seemed weird to me that she would have been that nice and that approachable and then just ghosted him like that. But whatever. So the next day I asked him one more time, which was Sunday, obviously the day before most people go to work, which will be relevant later. And so he says, nah, I still got nothing from her. So I said, that's odd, especially being that she texted you and gave you her number and said it was nice to meet you. So then something clicks in his mind at that point of, oh yeah, she did send me that. So I'm like, what do you mean? You forgot? So he's like, bro, I completely forgot about that. Whoever I text, I sent it to somebody who didn't have a correspondence in the thread before. So it clearly can't be the same woman. So now we got to figure out who you sent this text to if it wasn't her. So she actually didn't ghost you. So now you need to find her number because you messed that up by telling her you was going to text her and you didn't text her. And what did you text to this random person? So he says, I text good morning, beautiful, with the sun emoji. Mm-hmm. So I said, to who though? So he starts going through his phone. He's like, I don't know. I gotta figure this out. So he starts looking through his phone and somehow he ends up finding that the phone was connected to an email. The email made him realize that it was his boss. The problem is, oh no. Because he saved her name as the same exact first name as her boss, as his boss.
No.
And he has 3 numbers from his boss. He has like her work number, her personal number, and I guess a different number. So he doesn't know which one of the phones he sent it to. If it was like her landline number, she would have never got the text. But if it's one of her cell numbers, then obviously she would get it. And it says good morning, beautiful. So now he's like, what do I do? And I'm like, I don't know. Has she responded? She's like, no, she didn't respond. So I'm like, maybe she didn't get it, but maybe she did, and she's just not responding because what does she say to that? So he's like, do you think I should send a follow-up text?
Yes, you immediately send and be like, I just realized I sent this to you and not the girl I'm talking to. I am so sorry.
So, well, I gave him different advice and said, don't cross that bridge until you have to. But he did send it. He sent it anyway and said, I'm sorry I sent this to the wrong number. But he still never got a response.
Huh.
And then, so today is Tuesday now, and he went to work yesterday, and I asked him, how was your day at work with your boss? And he said she hasn't spoken to me the entire day.
That's calculated.
It is.
Yeah.
All right, so he sent it at what time?
He sent the text at Saturday morning.
Okay, and then how long before he realized he sent it to the wrong person?
Sunday evening.
Oh, geez.
Oh, no.
And so by that time, he sends that follow-up text, hey, send it to the wrong person. Now it just looks like he's embarrassed because she didn't respond and he got rejected. So that was his way of covering up.
I didn't think about that.
That's how I would look at it. Like, he's trying to play like he sent it to the wrong person because I didn't respond. And so right. I think she thinks he really did hit on her, and then he tried to backtrack on it, and now it's just hella awkward.
She's probably right, man. She's probably right.
I don't know what he should do then.
Quit. He's just got to quit.
He's get a new job.
Just quit.
The Bert Show.